So, Loki. What is Loki? Who is Loki? Why is Gamora?
Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Don't know. But today's review is Loki episode 2. So, with that being said, let's jump right into it and ask ourselves, what is going on? So we have the Time Agency now working with Loki, or Loki working with the Time Agency, and everything's going pretty good. They are trying to find this variant, with a variant, if you will, because Loki is apparently a variant, and this person killing everyone is also a variant. Is there some issues with this episode? Yeah, but I don't really think I need to go into them. If you see them, you know what they are. Is there a lot of advertising in this episode? Yes.
But Yogurt, what is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising.
Is it unnecessarily so? Somewhat. I mean, you see big box brands in the store that is the main part of the story. We sit in the store and we get a lot of information in the store, not so much at the Time Variant agency. So, is that an issue? Not really. It does help with their branding, which is, you know, there's a big sign for like Dell and other cookware stuff. Cuisinart is one. So, does that pay the bills? Sure. Is it necessarily have those in here? Well, I guess if you want to make money off of your show, then sure, why not? Speaking of sponsoring, this video is sponsored by nobody. So, if you guys would like to support me in my YouTube venture, you like this video, I do have a link below that you can donate to. That helps me out with my everyday, today things and helps me free up time to do these videos. And if I get enough viewers, I might be able to get on the list for a week ahead of time. Because there are YouTubers that get to watch these shows about a week ahead of time, and they already know what's going on in the next episode.
I got spoiled. I got to watch too.
Okay. So if you guys would like me to be able to do this job even better, that would greatly help, and it's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys don't mind giving this video a thumbs up and hitting the little subscribe button if you guys want to be notified when I make another video, and if you go back and watch any and or all my other videos, that would be great as well. You don't have to, but it's appreciated. So, back to Loki. So we're in the store. There's a little stuff with at the Time Agency. It's not really a huge thing. Loki tries to get into the library and figure out how time began and how time ends, and that is top secret. I don't think it's really top secret. I think it's top secret to him specifically, meaning he's not allowed to get that information. Fair enough. We find out that the variant is hiding between chaotic events, or apocalyptic events. We do that because of research, apparently. So what happens is this variant is hiding in the in-betweens of a catastrophic event, kind of like Pompeii, or a future hurricane that might hit somewhere on the Gulf Coast. Okay, that works. That's kind of a fair assessment because we haven't really grounded the time thing. there is a thing where one of the main characters, the main agent, Owen Wilson's character, asks the judge lady, "Oh, what about these guys? These masters of the timeline, basically, the multiverse or the timeline." And she says, "Oh, they're just always so busy. They can't come out." I'm like, okay, that's suspicious because, like, I get it. It's a good excuse, but I don't believe it. I think that they're either dead or in prison, and she's covering that they're either dead or and in prison, because I'm not convinced that they're just too busy to come out and play thing is necessarily relevant to, like, reality. I think it's made up. Plain and simple. I just think it's made up. I think that she is the one in control. I think that these beings either are not a part of this organization, or they are either captured or killed. I don't think they're actually a part. My main theory is that they're not even a part of this thing, that they are a thing, but they're not in control of this agency, because these things are pretty much gods. So why would they need a bunch of other subspecies to help out correct the time variance when they can kind of just do them themselves, unless they were destroyed in some form? Maybe right, maybe wrong. We'll find out. Also, the time stone, the infinity stones that were in the drawer, I've somewhat figured out how they are basically just paperweights now. A lot of people are saying that these beings in the agency are just so advanced that it doesn't matter to them, because they can do things that the stones couldn't. Yes and no. The stones that are in the drawer are ones from universes that no longer exist. Okay? From the multiverse. So, when Loki, let's just say when the Avengers went back and grabbed all the stones and then brought them back, they created another timeline. Okay? Those stones only work because they were going back to their original timeline. The reason why these stones don't, and that timeline still existed within the multiverse, these stones don't work because their timelines were erased. So now they're just stones, they're paperweights. And that's at least what I remember from the comic books, is that typically the stones don't work in other parts of the multiverse. They only work within its own timeline. So if you went to the Howard the Duck universe, well, the ones from Infinity War wouldn't work in Duck World equivalently. It makes sense if you think about it, but again, it is
all of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
So, but that's why those are just basically paperweights, because the universe that they were in no longer exists. Which I wouldn't put past this agency. So is there a lot of, already within 2 episodes, a lot of, how would I say this? A lot of mistrust? Yes. Is it validated? Not yet. But I don't trust these characters, but that's neither here nor there until the future. So we're in this universe, and we're in this next area in the universe where the bad Loki, let's say, is in an apocalyptic event, such as Pompeii or hurricane or something where a lot of things get destroyed. Well, those things are supposed to happen, so therefore it's kind of like hiding in plain sight. So they're in the store, which gives them, again, branding for merchandise.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
So the story goes on where this version of Loki hits people in the head, like taps their head, kind of like Wanda does with her woo-woo magic. And she can control them while moving around in her own body. Talking to people, basically puppeting them. That is pretty interesting because we haven't really even seen Loki do that yet. So does that mean that this version is stronger? They said yes, but I'm not sure. We haven't really had them two go head to head yet, but I'm sure we will find out eventually. So, this one drops a bunch of those time resetters all at one time, and they just kind of disappear into apparently different versions of the multiverse, causing a bunch of stream off points. And then she runs through her own little door, leaving the door open for Loki to run through and follow her. And yes, this Loki bad guy is a girl, a woman, whatever you want to call her. It's a she. Again, don't care. Is the character a good character? I don't know yet. It's too soon to tell. Loki has already been established in this universe. I think that there is something wrong with the time agency, because why would you be messing with the timeline if there's very few reasons to mess with the timeline beyond they want to kill you because you're a variant. I think that the backstory is going to be that the time variant agency is bad in some way, and Owen Wilson probably doesn't know about it. So, a lot of stuff going on with that. That's just my theory, but I'm sure that they're going to be running it down. I don't get any of the next week's reviews because, again, Disney hasn't contacted me with anything yet, so I don't know what's going on. I'm with you guys. So from week to week, this is just me speculating. But that is basically the ending. There is a part if you watch the little behind the end credits thing, it switches from being all Lokis to being like 2 or 3 Lokis and then her face, which I thought was interesting because it's just like, oh, now we know that she's in this universe. But it's just a little fun thing. So far, I like the show. It's fun to watch, to think about. The first one, again, just kind of ran through like everything that we already knew. Didn't really set up anything beyond what could have been done in like a little run through. But so far, I like the series. Is it fun to watch? Yes. Is it kind of weird that they're putting them out on Wednesdays? Yeah, but whatever. I don't care. So, not a big deal to me. Thank you guys again for watching. If you guys want to watch more, Loki is in its own little playlist box. If you guys want to watch WandaVision or Falcon Winter Soldier, they are in their own playlist boxes as well. If you want to watch any of my other videos, feel free to go and watch those. Go ahead and drop a comment if you have a comment below. And if you guys want to see more coming up, hit the subscribe button and of course like the video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing as well, and we will see you later. Peace.
Do it! Just do it!